All right, welcome back to another episode of the Black Bullion Show for goldandsilvertoday.com. Now, this past week, gold and silver prices elevated on the back of stimulus talks, or did it? Well, some are actually speculating that there may actually be another reason why gold and silver prices are up, along with other markets. Now, this new reason that I'll bring up, shortly does go back to, at the end of the day, money, but how it gets to us, diverges from the current stimulus talks. So what exactly is it? Find out shortly. But first, if you're new to this channel, please hit that big red subscribe button right down below. Also, please hit the like button. Helps to get this economic evangelism right on out there to the masses to bring more people into precious metals. So what could possibly be raising markets up more than the anticipation of a stimulus package passing sooner rather than later? Well, it could be from what one Goldman Sachs chief says is a coming blue wave. Now, here we have an article from Business Insider entitled Goldman Sachs U.S. Equity Chief Says Markets Are Expecting a Blue Wave Election Victory, but a shot will be more important than who wins. So let's get into it here. Goldman Sachs' David Kostin told CNBC on Tuesday that markets are pricing in a blue wave victory and consequential moves after the election may not be dramatic. The chief U.S. equity strategist said investors are looking at polling and betting markets that have recently demonstrated a consensus expectation of a blue wave. He also said that the recent backup in interest rates could be because investors are expecting a large fiscal stimulus that stems from a Democratic sweep. The expectation of a fiscal stimulus, a very large fiscal stimulus, is certainly starting to creep into people's earnings models and forecasts, Kostin said. He added that any consequential movements in markets after this outcome may not be dramatic, as additional fiscal stimulus from a President Biden would likely offset the higher corporate taxes he has proposed. So, it looks like a blue wave is being priced in here. Now, obviously, anything could happen on November 3rd, just like in 2016, there's an anticipation that, Hillary would win and, Trump won. There's a large, a silent swath of people who are voting, likely for Trump. But if investors are trading against the possibility on a blue wave, it is likely coming, exactly from people looking at polls and election betting websites. And usually, sometimes those polls and election betting websites may be on two different pages, but it seems like now they're pretty much in lockstep. It looks like it's in favor of the Democrats. And obviously, if Biden wins too, then you can just imagine the flood of fiat that will be pumped into the system. In either event, a stimulus package is coming. But will it be from the current talks that we're seeing right now? Well, I happen to not think so. I do think that, we're continuing these talks almost as a way to kind of keep the markets elevated, which also does help gold and silver to be elevated, which I'm not too upset about, obviously with gold and silver being up. But as far as what we're going to be likely getting, I think we're going to be getting that package after the presidential election, and it will likely come from either President Trump or it might be a President Biden. But long story short, what we could be seeing right now in this elevation in prices is the expectation of a blue wave. So let me know what you guys think about that in the comment section below. Thanks again for watching. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe if you're new. It's Black Bullion for goldandsilvertoday.com.